is on, and I hope it's working. So if you are here and you can hear me, and hopefully it's not too staticky, let me know. I'm just trying to arrange things. I don't know how to do what I am trying to do here. Let's see. I'm also trying. Lower. Okay. So if you're there, let me know. I'm trying to be able to see my comments too. I don't know how to do that. I'm not good at this whole thing. Um, anyway, so if you're there, say hi. Also, if you were on, be sure to say your name. How do I do this? Why is everything so hard for me? I am not somebody who does well with electronics of any kind. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Deborah. And Ginger Sparks. What a cute name. So I have this little mic. I'm hoping it helps a bit because I've been having so many sound issues. Like if you've been following me on Patreon or here on YouTube or on TikTok, I've been doing lives like anyway. I've been technically having issues, and so I'm just here trying to figure it all out. So hopefully the sound is okay. Hopefully the picture's okay. I have this little silly mic. I feel like some sort of like Good Morning America like correspondent. Deborah from Washington, your new pen pal. Oh, hi, Deborah. Well, it's nice to like meet you. Is that what this is? Meet you? Internet meet you? Hi, Jessica. Hi. Hello, Steve Green. I also have my laptop here because I am kind of profoundly visually impaired. And so, oh, thank you, Amanda. Amanda said sound is good. And so I can't see far away. Hi, Stacy. Thank you. I can't see far away. I can't see close. I'm a mess. And so I have to have like it closer to me. So if you see me constantly looking over to the side, it's because I need to see what I'm doing. And my laptop is here and it's a little bit bigger. So, okay, now that I think the sound is decent and we can actually move on with some decent sort of live situation, I am here to do a haul. So if you are here after all my talking on and on about everything, I am here just to kind of show you what I got yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I did some really fun sidewalk sale shopping yesterday. It was in Highland Park. I live in LA County. So in case you don't know, good morning, America. Good morning. I just said good morning, America. Good morning, Scrapaholic. How cute. What's your name? Hi, Jessica. I love halls too. So I live in Southern California in LA County. And so one of my favorite places to go craft supply shopping or just shopping in general is in Highland Park, and it's on York Street. And so if you're ever in Southern California and you are anywhere near the LA area, it is such an experience. It's like, I was trying to think about it last night because I love it so much. I mean, obviously you all know I love Bob Baker, the Bob Baker Theater. Hi, Veronica. Nice to meet you. I'm Leah. I guess I should have said that. My name is Leah. I'm the creator behind Thrifty Day. But what I love about York Street is if any of you are 80s and 90s kids, 80s, early 90s, like especially in high school, if you lived in Los Angeles, you used to always go to Melrose. It was super fun to go to Melrose because Melrose had all these really cool eclectic shops and thrift stores. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Isn't that cute? I got it at an estate sale. She liked my picture, if you're not on the chat. So Melrose was really cool in the early 90s, and it was really neat because it was all very eclectic, vintage shops. You could buy anything there, just really cool stuff. And then like Beverly Hills 90210 came and Melrose Place came, and it kind of like took away the really cool like aspect of Melrose, and it turned like kind of corporate. Hi. And so that was kind of a bummer. We all kind of stopped going to Melrose because it turned into like this really kind of more corporate-y thing. Oh, right. Yeah. Amanda said she heard of Melrose through the movie Clueless. I was just singing the song that's like in Clueless, that one, we are young, we are young. Anyway. But yeah, all those movies kind of took away all of us actual LA kids were like, you're taking away all our cool places. It's kind of like social media now Like when there's a really cool vintage store and then some big like TikToker like goes on and like blasts how cool this vintage store is, and then everybody goes to the vintage store and the prices go up and it's not the same anymore. It's kind of, that's kind of what happened in the early 90s with all of those 90s movies. We were like, you're taking our cool space. But anyway, York Street, all of that to be said, York Street reminds me of Melrose in the early 90s. It's just really cool. It's very eclectic. There's lots of handmade, there's lots of stationery stores, plant stores, vintage stores. There's tons of really neat, like independently owned places to eat. Lots of them are vegan. I know you're like, ew, vegan. I'm not vegan either, but this food is so good. It's like you don't even know you're eating vegan. They're like actual fried chicken sandwiches or actual buffalo wings. Like it's like you don't feel like you're actually eating vegan. It's amazing and it's so good. Yes, Amanda, you would be so broke because every time I go there, I feel broke. But it's amazing. So we go there a lot. Obviously, I go visit my friend Diego. He's a puppeteer at Bob Baker. We go to the theater a lot. We love the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. It's an LA staple. It's historic. It's incredible. They were having a sidewalk sale this weekend. And so even though my friend is in Japan, who's the puppeteer, I still had to go to the sidewalk sale. And I got some cute stuff. I'm glad I went. So let's get into it. This is actually from Crush and Touch. So we'll do that one later. And then I also bought things from Big Bud Press. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Big Bud Press. I've done a haul from Big Bud Press before. I love, they have clothes and bags and backpacks and socks and pins and hats. They sell everything and it's all ethically made, all sourced here in LA. It's a very pro LA store and it's my favorite. If you've ever seen me at a live vending event, a lot of times I wear their like rompers. They're kind of like industrial looking rompers, but they have really neat colors. They're kind of 70s looking. I love them. And I also wore them to D23. Wore one of their rompers. Diego and I both did. We both had their rompers on. So anyway, they make the coolest stuff. So I'll show you what I got for Hannah there. But let's start with Bob Baker. Everything I got here was like $5 or less, I think, because it was just like a sidewalk sale. So they had everything from like t-shirts that they had overstocked to like buttons, because they make all of their own, they do all of their own puppet stuff. So like all the puppets you see at Bob Baker, the Bob Baker's Marionette Theater, and I haven't linked it here, but I'll link it after when the live is saved. They make all of those costumes. They make the puppets. It's incredible craftsmanship, but they have like fabric and buttons and pins and notions and thread and all sorts of really cool things. So they had tables of like that sort of stuff, and then they had tables of like overstock. So I got a little bit of everything. I'll start with these buttons. Even though I always say like I need to stop buying vintage buttons because I have so many vintage buttons. I mean, for $2, this whole big bag of vintage buttons, like how do you say no to that? Like I just couldn't. And look at how cute. I mean, and ultimately there's kind of like the nerd in me that was like, oh my gosh, did Bob Baker himself actually like put these little buttons on here? Now, probably not, but I mean, that's like LA history. It's just really neat. So there's just tons of really cool stuff like that. Oh, cute. This is also cute. I actually haven't even gone through all of this. But there's, look at how cool this little pink button is. It's like textured. It has like little scissors on it. That's really neat. Right, Jessica? Oh, I know you, girl. When you go to estate sales, you buy all the things I would buy. Whenever I see your hauls, I'm like, I would have bought all of that. But yeah, so it's just really cute stuff. I can never say no to buttons. I don't know if you could see over here. Let me see if I can move you. Oops. But like, oh, let's see. See, that's my like junk bookcase. And all of those tins you see up there, all of the glass jars, it's all filled with little things. All of it. It all has stuff in it. So I always tell myself, like, you don't need to buy more. But then I buy more. I mean, $2. And it was from Bob Baker. I mean, there's little pink buttons in here. There's so many little vintage buttons. They're just so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this one. this little vintage button. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. So it's hard to show because they're little, but I absolutely love this. Jessica says, we're going to need a craft room tour at some point. Since you moved recently, I am definitely going to do a craft room tour. It's part craft room, part dog room, because my dogs are always with me. They like supervise the hell out of me. But I definitely have to. I always say I'm going to do a craft room tour, Jessica, and then I look around and I'm like, oh, it's such a mess. I'd have to clean it. It's like there's just so much stuff. If you are a journaler or a crafter in any way, you know that the stuff just piles up. Okay, let me see some questions. Are you going to do scoops again? Funny you should ask. I'm actually so happy you asked. You have no idea, because I was going to bring it up even if nobody asked. If you follow me on any platform, you know that like probably 2 years ago, I started doing journal junk scoops, journal junk scoops. That's hard to say. And it was really fun. They were very popular. Everyone really loved them. And then I started really curating whole scoop like drops. So there would be Christmas or Valentine or vintage. And it was really fun to do. But now my plate in terms of work, and I also work in dog rescue. I volunteer at for a purposeful rescue. I'm a foster coordinator. Everything's just like at a fever pitch right now. Anyone who's in rescue knows that it's just, whew, we are drowning. So there's just a lot happening, and my kids going back to school. So I love doing scoops. I just don't have the time to like curate a collection. It takes a lot of like searching and finding and things like that. But what I have decided to do is bring scoops back, hopefully soon, because like I told you, all of those tins are full of things. It's not going to be curated. It's going to be a very eclectic mix of trinkets and like anything you can imagine. Like, let me put you back over here real quick. So like, as you can see, I have all of these tins. I have all of this stuff. I have random jars of buttons. I have like anything you see here is filled with stuff. So like this has a whole bunch of old, what are those called? Viewmaster reels. Oh, I hope nothing falls. This has a whole bunch of, what are those called? Mini brands. I was obsessed with mini brands. I have just everything you can imagine. Old clips, keys, broken jewelry, like anything you can imagine. These are literally filled with stuff. So the way I'm going to bring scoops back, let me put all this back. It's like all very purposefully hung. The way I'm going to bring scoops back is I'm going to just make it an eclectic mix of trinkets. There's not going to be any branding or theme. So, I mean, maybe eventually, but right now it's just going to be stuff. Everything from modern, like mini brands, to vintage buttons, to like, let me see if I could pull this out. This is just like broken jewelry. These are all like vintage earrings. I don't even think they have matches. A whole bunch of vintage keys. But I'm even going to put things like this in here. These are all from Disneyland. Those are like the commemorative tokens. And I go crazy and I buy and buy and buy because I love these. And then I use them in my journal. But then I'm stuck with a whole bunch. Like these ones go all the way back to the electrical parade. Or like even things like this little tiny deck of cards. If you all remember, I think I did a haul. Maybe it was on Patreon. And I had to buy this silly little teeny tiny pack of cards. Why? I don't know. But things like this will be in my little trinket stash, if you will. Look at a little teeny tiny gnome. Why do I have this? I actually have two. I don't know. Oh, the tiny card deck, right? The tiny card deck was like everything. But I just have lots of little tiny things, little tiny jewels. Well, this isn't so tiny, but so I have a lot of things as a collector. So I'm going to make a whole huge mix of goodness. Like even this, I don't know if you can tell, this is filled with Cracker Jack toys. Why do I have hundreds of Cracker Jack toys? Because I'm a hoarder. No, I'm an organized hoarder though. I just love lots of little things. And when I see them, I can't not buy them. I feel like they have to be saved or something. So I do try to use them. My Patreon members tend to get a lot of little goodies and things like that. And I send them. That's something I've also been trying to do, is send things with my Patreon members. But now I'm going to do it in terms of, yeah, they are really fun, right, Nora? Everyone likes little things, right? I love little things. I mean, you all can have some of these Bob Baker marionette buttons. Like, how cute are they? I just love stuff. Same. Amanda says her daughter calls her an organized hoarder. Oh my God, me too. Twins. But we're always twins, Amanda. You and I are like the same person. You and me and Jessica. Do you follow Jessica? She's on Patreon too. You should, because you guys would get along too. But so that's what I'm going to do. I'm looking for like a big bin. I actually think I'm going to go get one from Smart and Final. They have like those big square bins with like the lids, and I'm going to start putting things in now. And so those scoops, and I think I'm going to call it like something like Thrifty bric-a-brac, because that is what it is. It's just like little odds and ends. Yes, we are. LOL. No. Oh, you should. Yes, Amanda and Jessica, you need to connect and follow each other. Y'all are both so cute. We're all like the same. We all have the same taste, we're all the same. So Jessica B, there she is. There she is. Jessica's Junk Journals. Yeah, you guys need to follow. You guys are so cute. But yeah, three of us are very similar. So it's going to be like Thrifty bric-a-brac. It's not going to have a theme. It's just going to be like stuff from my findings, things that I have overstock of. Like right now, I even have a huge overstock of like gold journal clips, because I used to use them when I made my signatures, but now I've gone to rubber tip clips. So I have all of these gold, now they're used, gold clips. What am I going to do with them? I don't want to get rid of them because they're really nice gold clips. So they'll probably go in the bric-a-brac. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. I took way too long, but I was excited because it's something I've actually actively been doing the past couple of days. And I did buy the Bob Baker buttons with that in mind. So are scoops coming back? The long answer is yes. They might just look a little bit different. So buttons. Let me put these aside. I got Hannah this t-shirt because she loves Bob Baker. And isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. And we did actually go to the 9th annual Bob Baker Day. So it was fun to have this little shirt. I didn't buy a shirt that day, but Bob Baker, the whole aesthetic is just so cute. I mean, if you love vintage anything, Bob Baker, they sell a lot of this online too. So if you love the idea of like their vintage sort of vibe, because you're going to even see more, go on their online shop. And I actually think the part of the sidewalk sale is on their website right now too. So, okay. So I got a Hannah t-shirt. Let me see. I got this poster. Did you get your? No, I haven't. I didn't make it to homework because my daughter came and we ended up going to lunch and doing other things. Maybe I'll go today though, because I'm going to Bath and Body Works today to get some candles. So maybe I'll go today. What bag did you get her? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. I'll show you. I'll show you what bag I got, Hannah. Okay, so I got this poster mainly because I thought I could probably put it like on the inside of my next personal journal, which probably won't get made till the new year, but I'm thinking that would be really neat, like on the inside, because that's so my vibe. So I got that. Okay, for $2, there was this whole random, so isn't that, it was cute, right, Amanda, that poster? This whole random selection of name tags. I don't know why Bob Baker had these, but my husband's name is Steve. I mean, I had to get it. That has to go in my journal somewhere. So Jimmy, that's so cute. I haven't looked through these folks. So Truck Auto. Sherry J. Oh, so cute. Oh my God, another Steve. He's so popular. You're so popular, Steve Green. Jake. like Jake Ryan from 16 Candles. He was the love of my life growing up. Luba, and then just like a whole assortment. How cute are these? So they're Michael, Jake, Tony, Matt. They're just so cute. Um, I don't know. I'm drawn to old kind of vintagey patches like this. Oh God, give me a break, Steve. You're such a weirdo. Karen, would be fun to put them on the jumpsuit, right? I think so. And by the way, hi Karen, did you make it there yesterday? Let me know if you went. Or I think it's today too, actually. Okay, so I got patches. Let me see. Oh, I bought one of the zines because I didn't have this one. And mainly, again, because I think it would be really cute. These are really fancy zines, by the way. I thought it would be really cute. Oh, you're going to try to go today? Yes, go. It's fun. Look at how cute. I thought this would be cute to use as pages in a journal. I thought I could cut that out for a birthday. That puppet, they have this. This is based on a puppet that's at the theater, and it's so cute. It talks and sings. Yeah. So this is all really cute stuff. This zine is magical, and it's just staples. So these could come out and go directly into a journal, be sewn in. I love it. I might even put them in my Christmas journal that I'll make for myself because I bet you they do have some Christmas. Look at that. I love it. Yeah, I don't know that I would say it's glossy. It's matte, but it's not like rough. It's like smooth matte. Does that make sense? Yeah. So it's not super shiny. It's not like a shiny book page, but it's definitely not like paper matte. It's definitely like a smooth kind of paper. But I really love it. I think it's great. Look at the, oh my gosh, these are so cute. Like, look, see, these are my favorite clowns. I know that I'm going to like die on a hill by myself loving clowns. I love clowns. I don't care. I love them. The cutest ever. Look at that cute little guy, especially vintage clowns. Yeah, matte is definitely the best. I agree. I don't love glossy, but this is like not super glossy. It's like a matte glossy. I don't know. So cute, right? Yep. Oh, I love it. So I got a zine. They had a whole bunch of these. I kind of regret not buying more. Diego's in Japan. I can't even tell him to grab me more. But anyway, oh, I just grabbed a little postcard to put in my journal. I also bought 3 magnets. We can open them. Let's see here. Let me see. Oh, maybe I can't. These are in there. These are like glued and stapled, folks. Okay. I'll open one because these are like intense. Oh my goodness. So you could obviously keep the little tickets for your journal, but isn't that cute? It's a little wooden magnet. It's stuck on there. But I'm going to take off the magnet part, and I think I'm going to drill a hole and use them as journal charms. So isn't that really cute? It's like a little circus elephant. The cutest little clown. I love this little clown. I don't know its name. I should have asked Diego before I did this. Love it. And then this one. Oh, I hope you can see it. You know what? I will take this one out. Let's see. This is the dancing flower from Bob Baker. And actually, it is what I want my next tattoo to be. I'm actually going to get 2 of these. Let me see. Can you see? Let's see if I tap. It's a little dancing flower. And I want to get the dancing flowers right here. So 1 and 2. But these are my favorite puppets at the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. I love them. So I was really excited to find this. So I'm going to use these to make journal charms. And they were only like $2, $2.50. So I got a whole bunch of those. Well, 3. For $1, I got these random vintage buttons. Not even sure why. These were like spoiled but not rotten peace signs. They're just 2 peace signs. I love Leo. I don't know why. I love vintage buttons too. That's another thing that will be in my Thrifty Day bric-a-brac scoops. I have a whole bunch of old vintage buttons. I actually have a whole bunch of old Disney buttons too, so I'm just going to throw those in. So you can expect to find buttons in the bric-a-brac of it all. Okay, the last few things. I got this gorgeous vintage swan pin. I love swans. So it's like super old and like kind of not dirty, like patina, I guess people would call it. I don't even really know what that means. But I love it. And I think on the right journal, this will be amazing. And the fact that it is from the Bob Baker Theater, very exciting. So I got that. I got these vintage buttons. These were $5 for all of these, but they're so heavy and they're just really cool. They're all the same. So they're just like decorative, but there's like 7 or 8 are in here. And of course they have the little button loop. So these would obviously be perfect for journal charms. So I got a bunch of those. Put those away. They're really heavy actually. And then I got this vintage tube for $5 and they're also buttons. I love like how old it is. It was probably like sitting somewhere where the sun was hitting it. I've actually, yes, you need to go, Karen. It's so fun. If you live close, and I know you do, go, go, go. Karen is the next one to go broke. Yes, I love that. I'm like, oh, how can I make people be poor with me? So I love the container. I love the old vintage labeling. Can glue on a tip. Yeah, for sure. But I love that this was obviously sitting somewhere where the sun was hitting it. Diego's taking me all up in the theater, all up in the archives, all up in the rooms where they make the puppets behind the scenes. And it is as cool as you can imagine. Like, that place is so cool. But I just think it's really cool. So these are all the same, but they're really neat, just vintage embossed. You probably can't tell. Embossed buttons. So these are really cool. I'll definitely save these for journal charms for vintage journals because I know you can't see very well. You know what I'll do is I'll probably take pictures close up and maybe I'll put them on Instagram because it is really hard to see. They're really embossed with a neat kind of scroll look. So those, a whole bunch are in here. And I could have bought more, but I didn't want to be a total hoarder and like take everything. You wish you lived in Cali, crying in Ohio. I know. I wish you lived here too, Jessica, because then we could go shopping together. How do you use pens in journals like Disney ones? Oh, do you mean pins, like the trading pins? I just usually put them right in there. I'm trying to think if I have one I can show you in mind. Do you mean like the big buttons? I have a whole way I put them in. Let me see if I can. Where's Hannah's birthday journal? Because I think let me see. This is my daughter's birthday, one of her birthday journals. And I'm pretty sure I put something in here. See, this is really 3D too. I'm not sure if you can tell. I think I just glued that in. It's so hard to find things when you need to find them. Let me see. Oh, maybe it's not in this one. Am I wrong? Let me see. Sorry. I know I did a whole little tutorial. It was on Patreon. Oh, here, I could do it here too, though. One of those big coins, I made a window. Like, see, so that way you could see the coin on both sides. So you could do the same sort of thing with a button. That way the button can stay in there. You need to find photos of your birthday party. Yes, you do. From the theater, Karen. I would die. That would be so cool. So I've done that before with coins. And now that I think about it, I think I do have her birthday button in her other journal for her birthday. Let me grab it. Hold on. And then I'll show you. I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah. See? There it is. That's her birthday button. And I just pinned it right through the paper. I put tape over it so it doesn't get caught. But that way, you can see the birthday button. But if for some reason you wanted to get it off the page, you could. And it just lays nice and flat. I love it. So yeah, I love adding big, thick things to my journals. I know that a lot of journal makers like don't like the alligator mouth, or like, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. I kind of don't mind. I usually keep my journals, I keep my journals together with either ribbon or a band. As you can see, this one's really full. It's not even done. But when you do that, you sort of train them to stay closed. So, yeah, I don't mind like a big fat alligator mouth journal. I kind of like it. So I put really dimensional things in my journals. I don't care. I throw anything in. If I think it'll fit, it goes in. You're welcome. Okay, the chunkier the better. Exactly. Yeah, it's my journal. So I figured, who cares? I think for a while I tried to like keep my journals like as nice as I could, and it was something that was important to me. And then I kind of started asking myself like, why? Like, who cares if I want this like I have a big vintage cat brooch that a good friend gave me in I think my last journal. And I hadn't used it previously because I thought, oh, it's really big, and I didn't want to like destroy the pin to put it in there. I wanted it to stay a vintage pin. But then I just put it in. I was like, who cares? Like, I don't care if it's alligator mouth. It's my journal. No one else has to see it. So, yeah, I don't care. I throw everything in now. Same with buttons and pins and coins and pennies. I just throw them all in. So that's everything I got from Bob Baker. You are right, Karen. It definitely gives it character. I'll just leave it all over here for now. I'm going to show you really quick what I got from Big Bud Press because Jessica asked. If you are on my Patreon, we have private stories on Instagram, so you get like a little bit more of a look at what I'm doing. And I was showing people I couldn't decide what bag to get for Hannah from Big Bud Press. Big Bud Press is really, really cool. They have neat stuff. And so I bought her two because I couldn't decide. Oh, and look at how cute they give stickers. How cute is that? I couldn't decide, so I bought two. Even though they're a little bit pricey, they're all ethically sourced and made here in LA. So I bought her this one because to me it definitely has more of a fall Halloween vibe. And if you all know Hannah, you know that her whole vibe is Halloween. She loves Nightmare Before Christmas. She loves villains. On her current book bag for school, she has all those like Nightmare Before Christmas slap bracelets and keychain. Halloween is her jam, and she loves villains. She loves everything. So I got her this one because I think she would love this. It comes with two deep pockets. These are really high quality. You can wash them. We have lots of these. My girls have them. My current bag I take with me everywhere is a floral one from Big Bud Press. They are the best quality bags out there, and I love the patch. So this one is hand tie-dyed. I think it's called like Rainbow Water something, but I got her this one because I knew she would like this one more. But then we got her this one. I'll probably give it to her for Christmas because she does love Alice in Wonderland. And how beautiful. And these are all handmade. So these are it looks like they use stencils and spray paint it. But even the clouds are so beautiful. This definitely gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes, and Alice in Wonderland and Mr. Toad are her favorite, and the teacups are her favorite ride at Disneyland. So we thought we would get her this one for Christmas, and she could use it in the new year, and this could be her Halloween bag, and we'll bring it back out again next year. But I love it, and tell me those mushrooms aren't just to die for. And all of their bags have different tags on them, and so I love that one. Yeah, so these are great. These are perfect for school. And again, you can get these on their website, bigbudpress.com, or you can follow them on Instagram, and there's a link in their bio. So thought I'd show you those. Oh, you have to go. They're incredible. I know. Aren't the mushrooms cute, Jasmine? Oh, see, Jessica, everyone, I couldn't say no to those mushrooms. And Big Bud Press does, they don't bring things back usually. So sometimes they will, but once you see it, like it'll go away. Like they won't have mushrooms again. Or maybe they will, but it'll just be limited. So if you see it, you have to buy it. They did like a circus theme a couple years ago, and I didn't buy anything, and I regret it with my whole life. So I will never not buy something I like now from Big Bud Press because it doesn't come back. You have to buy it. Oh, you're in Arizona. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I'm glad you like them. But like I said, even though you can't go to the store, they do have it all available on their website. So you can go on to their website and purchase one. Okay. So the last little bit of my haul, and then we'll just get into some crafting if you want to stick around. You don't have to. Is from Crush and Touch. And if you follow me, I regret the bug. Yes, right, Karen? That's what I missed. And I'll never forgive myself. Never. Never. Um, if you follow me on Instagram, I posted some stories from Crush and Touch. It's probably my favorite craft supply store. My girls, we all love it. They sell everything: cards, paint, pencils, colored pencils, markers, hair clips. They sell everything. Stickers, lots of sticky club stickers. So I always buy a lot when I go there. And even their little bags are so cute. But it's a receipt. And they gave me a free sticker. How cute is that? Very cute. A lot of their stickers are from local artists, and some of them even work at the store. So it's really cute because sometimes you'll buy stickers and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is my design. I love that. So I bought that sticker. Yes, I live for stationery stores. Oh my gosh. If I lived closer to Highland Park, because I'm about 40 minutes away, I would be there every day. Every day. So yeah, got the cute little flowers. So cute. Oh, Lizzie loves little beets, little anything with faces actually. But I think a couple Christmases ago, I bought her an ornament from Target that looked just like this, a beet with a little face, and it made her so happy. And every year we bring it out and she gets so happy. So when I saw the sticker, the little beet with the face, I knew I had to buy it for her. And she was just telling me how much she loves sushi. I mean, she always has, but it's hard for her. She has to eat very specific sushi because she's allergic to shellfish. But she does a lot of journaling too. So I bought her these sushi stickers. I know, right? These are so cute. I bought these for myself. I feel so seen. Let me take them out of here. It's called Mushroom Land. And they're the cutest things I've ever seen. They're like 70s meets mushrooms meets mod. Oh, let's see. How cute. I don't know if you can see, but this is, if this isn't like my actual aesthetic, I love it so much. She's like laying in a mushroom, laying in a toadstool. So freaking cute. So I bought that for myself for my journal. I also bought this down to clown because I always am. Like I said, I am the clown. Let me take it out of here. I am the clown lover. How cute, though. Are you kidding? I actually just bought it to put in my journal. It comes with a pretty yellow envelope. That's cute, too. But even the back, I mean, I can just see it with like really cute like pictures when I go see another Bob Baker show. How cute is that? I had to have that. And then I also bought, I'm about to sneeze. I love these paints, these Amsterdam paints. Like, let me open it up. And I plan out my collections very far in advance. Like the journals I'm making now for Patreon next month, I've been planning for a couple months. I'm already working on my gratitude and fall journals. Same with Christmas. So especially the ones that are more involved, I like, let's just be honest, I obsess over them. So I'm already thinking of like my January theme. And I love the idea of these colors. And they were all together. They came in this little set. It was $15 for all of these. But the colors are exactly the vibe I was kind of thinking. So it's perfect. I'll probably do some swatches to see what they look like when they dry. But this is a really high quality paint. They sell it there at, it's just acrylic at Crush and Touch. So altogether, I just love the colors. And so I thought it'd be really good to do swatches because I have a really cute idea for January. And yes, I am obsessing over journals I plan to make in January. If you're on Patreon, I'll let you know what the idea is. I'm going to go live on Patreon tomorrow, and I'll show you the progress of this month's journal. And I'll also show you, like, I'll let you in on my idea for January. It's not set in stone yet. I can't get those back in. But yeah. So that's why I bought all those paints. It's just nice to have them all together. And it was literally the ideas in my mind. So I was so happy when I saw them all together. So we'll see if, worst case scenario, I just have really cute paints I can use. So that was my haul. And just to recap, I am bringing scoops back. I know, Karen, I am. I'm hyper fixated on everything crafty. So to recap, that was my haul. I will add the links once I'm off the live and I can add them manually. And I am bringing scoops back, but they're not going to be themed. They're just going to be mostly vintage, fun bric-a-brac, the bric-a-brac of it all. And so that'll be really fun. And, but that's about it. So I am going to, Jasmine said she's excited for December and feeling Christmassy. Me too. I am. I'm excited for all the holidays. I love it all. So let me grab my ephemera kits. That's kind of what I'm going to work on just for a minute. And then put that there. And then I'm actually going to move my computer. And then I'll probably log off. And like I said, if you're on Patreon, I'll be going live again tomorrow. We'll talk a little bit more about the bric-a-brac scoops. And I'll show you my progress on everything I'm working on. Maybe I'll give you guys a real studio tour. The mess. So, but in case you're watching and you're not on Patreon, these are my ephemera packs this month. There's a backstory behind them, but they're really fun. And I'm having a lot of fun making them. They actually came out really cute. They're kind of heavy. So you're getting a lot of stuff this month. If you are on my ephemera tier, if you are not on Patreon, you were interested in joining for this month, I think the only spaces I have available are ephemera kits. So that tier can be found. That link is already in my bio if you were interested. But so right now I'm just going to show you some of the cute little folders. These are all done. Aren't they super adorable? Love them, love them, love them. I just made them out of file folders. And then there's a pocket. So I'm going to fill those pockets up. And then there is like a clear photo pocket on the inside that I'm also going to be putting goodies in. So these are all a mixture of, oh, you love the purple ones? My mom's favorite color was purple. So whenever somebody likes purple, it makes me smile because that was her absolute favorite color. So these are really full of good things. And they're a mix of vintage. So there's vintage like flashcards and vintage pieces in here, but there's also modern flashcards. There's printables because printables are so fun. I love using printables. These printables are from KB and Friends. Oops. KB and Friends. If you are not familiar with KB and Friends, they have an Etsy shop and their printables are just the cutest ever. So be sure, I'll link that below also. But yeah, a lot of her printables are really cute. She has a whole bunch of back to school ones. So I use some of those in here. This is also KB and Friends. So really cute. Love it. Love it. Oh, it was your favorite color, your mom's favorite color too, Amanda? Oh my God, make me cry. That's so sweet. Yeah, it was. Oh, I have a lot of stories about my mom, but yes, I'm a cry. Purple was definitely her favorite color, and that makes me so happy to hear. Jasmine asked if I decided on the zine yet. I have not, but I am going to be working on it tonight. My zine is always, okay, here's the thing with my zine. My zine is always the last thing I do because I feel like the collection, I mean, sometimes they're more organized than others, but my collection really evolves from the beginning of the month to the end of the month, especially this month. And so by the time I'm like in the second half, that's when my brain starts, the wheels start turning about the zine, because I also want the zine to complement the collection. So I'll be working on it tonight or tomorrow. I feel like I'm behind now. Yeah, purple's the best. I think purple is, I don't know, I feel like it's like a very regal color and it's wonderful. So anyway, so these are a mixture of digitals, mostly KB and Friends, book covers. I have these really beautiful vintage book pages, and I'm not going to pack this side yet because I do want to scan some of those vintage book pages, because I also have digitals available for y'all on Patreon. And I think this month that's what the digitals will be, because if you looked at some of those images I posted, they're incredible. These are some of the most beautiful children's books I've seen. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So right now I'm just going to sort of fill up some of the covers. And Karen said, not sure if anyone loves Trader Joe stickers, but they have really cute back to school stickers. I have to go there. My kid goes all the time. Lizzie, I should tell her she should be getting these stickers. I feel like you've told me this before and I didn't remember that, but now I need to go get those stickers. Okay, thank you, Karen. So go to Trader Joe's, everyone, and get your back to school stickers. Deborah says, thank you for sharing your hard work your haul with us this morning. Thank you. My pleasure. It was fun. I love sharing. And Amanda says, Trader Joe's does, ? Yes, they do have stickers. I've never gotten them. I don't know why, but my daughter did bring me last Halloween their little like newspaper, and I used those little pumpkin heads for one of my layouts. They were really cute. So look for the newspapers too, because that's some really cute stuff. So anyway, so I'm just going to start kind of putting some of these covers together. I'll probably log off pretty soon because y'all are probably tired of me. But the way I'm going to do this is I have all of these really cute double-sided back to school papers. I got this paper pack that I used in my journals and for my ephemera packs. I think they'll be in my pen pal, and I'll definitely be using them for my zine too, from Joann's. So I don't know the name off the top of my head. Glad to see me live again. Oh, thank you, Amanda. So these are all from Joann's. So if you were looking for some cute back to school paper, it's a whole paper pad by, I don't remember the name. Oh, I'll try to post it later. But in the front, I used it as a pocket, and I'm also going to add a couple throughout the kit. So I just try to make sure it's something that doesn't clash too much, because, you know, that's not cute. So I'm just going to add one of these into that pocket. And then I'm going to add one of the KB and Friends digitals right onto the front. Sorry if you can hear Ellie chewing on her leg. She's like Ed from The Lion King. And yes, Park Lane. Thank you, Amanda. It's Park Lane. They have stickers at the registers. You just have to ask for some. Karen said that if you go to Trader Joe's, there are stickers at the register. Thank you, Karen. I'm going to add a little flashcard. I actually have a collab with Your Creative Studio I need to film probably today. And I think I'm going to alter these flashcards because it's a really cute paint theme. So I feel like it kind of goes with the back to school vibe. I'm going to add a really cute digital. These are not KB and Friends. They are from Etsy. I don't remember the shop name, but how cute is that? Jasmine. Jasmine was wondering where you got that scrapbook paper. How exciting. Yes, Joann's. So I'm just going to put that actually, maybe I also put one on the like little pockets. So look at these little kitties. That one's cute. I'll add the cats. And then I'm going to add this one with some washi tape right to the cover. I just think it adds another little layer, makes it cute. Sure, I could just stick it right into the pocket and that would be easier. But sometimes when you add layers and different like sort of elements, it just makes it look more interesting. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's the cover. And I think it's really cute. And I think what's really fun about this particular month in my ephemera packs is that it's all very usable. So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing for the next bit. It's already been almost an hour. I've been yammering on. Are y'all tired of me? So I'm going to go hop off because I did promise my daughter that I would take her to Bath and Body Works, which is such a sacrifice. I have to go to Bath and Body Works. And I'll show you what I get because I plan on buying a lot of candles. It's another thing I am hyper fixated on, Karen. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on the replay, feel free to ask any questions below. I'm happy to answer them. Like I said, those digitals were from KB, but the smaller digitals, I can't remember. So once I have a moment and it uploads, I will link it down below because those are really cute too. I mean, Oh my gosh, so adorable. So, okay, have a really good one. If you're a Patreon member, I will probably see you live tomorrow. Okay, talk to you guys later. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate all of you. And oh yeah, like the live if you can. That would mean a lot to me. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you. You guys are the best. I love y'all. Okay, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.